What is going on, everybody? It's Cold Side you guys, bringing you the first account to legitimately go from level 1 to Master Prestige in Black Ops 3. We streamed this 24/7 for over a week straight. It was about 7.5 days total to complete this. So there were 5 of us that mainly played on the account. It was myself at Coldside TV, and then it was at Guard0, at Big Foltz, at So Superior, and at FIFA Kill _. 5 members of Doom. We all switched off on this account and played every day. And we ended up being the first ones to be Prestige Master legitimately. So I'll get into a little bit about what that means later. But first I'll show you guys the stats on the account. I think Foltz played on this account a little bit after we hit Prestige Master. So, but I think it's pretty much the same. You'll see we have about 45,000 kills, 620 wins, about 6 million scored, about 2.6 KD, 1.63 win loss, 738 score per minute. And I'll show you guys a little bit of the medals. If you guys want to see, I'll just scroll through them. You guys can pause if you're interested in a certain one for whatever reason. So I'll just scroll through them real quick. I'm not sure where actually the nuclear one is. I don't know. Oh yeah, here it is. So we got 13 nuclears. That's kind of a special one, I guess, something that some people might be interested in. But you'll also see the customized Prestige icon was supposed to be the surprise for Master Prestige. You know, when you hit Master Prestige, that was supposed to be the surprise or whatever that you get, but for whatever reason it just doesn't work. Like if I'm pressing X right now to do it, it just doesn't work. So I don't know, like, they haven't said anything. We tweeted at David Vonderhaar and Treyarch to see, you know, if there was a fix in the works or something, and they ignored us. So I can't tell you guys when or if this will ever be fixed. I would think they would, but you never know. I'll show you guys the leaderboards now. As you guys can see, the leaderboards are kind of screwed up too. There's, you know, modded accounts or whatever. I'm not really sure if they're glitched accounts, modded accounts. I don't know, whatever you want to say they are. But this is what should be number 1, our account, Doom the Race, as you guys can see here. And then there's now 3 other Prestige Masters that have made it there now as well. If you guys don't believe that we're the first one or whatever, there'll be a link in the description showing us as the only Prestige Master on the top. So now let me explain what I meant by being the first legit Prestige Master, because The Race, which is a group of YouTubers including like T Martin, Jericho, Gold Glove, Hutch, they usually do a special stream every year at the release of a new Call of Duty where they set out to be Master Prestige. At least that's what it started out as in Black Ops 2. They were racing to be the first Master Prestige. As the years have gone on, they've turned into more of like a charity event where they tried to raise money for the COD Endowment charity. And this year they only scheduled to play for 5 days, I think. So they ended before they actually got to Master Prestige. I think they only got to like 3rd or 4th Prestige. But at the end of the stream, they were talking about how much money they raised, a little bit about the charity, you know, just closing it out, saying their goodbyes. And at the very end, they switched back to the gameplay and basically showed that they were now Master Prestige, and basically, you know, said, oh yeah, we're the victors, we knew it would happen. And that confused a lot of people because not everybody saw before that they actually were only like 3rd or 4th Prestige. So a lot of people just figured that they actually hit Master, and especially because they all tweeted out saying, you know, we won the race, we were the first Master again, all this stuff, and they never really corrected themselves. I mean, for anybody that was watching them like throughout the entire way, you know, and paying attention to the race, then they knew that that probably wasn't possible. But there's a lot of people out there that obviously aren't going to pay that close of attention. And, you know, when a tweet that they say that they won the race gets like 2,000 retweets, and then later on when they correct it, well, only some of them corrected it, that tweet only gets like 30 retweets, then obviously there's still going to be a lot of people that think they actually won it. But luckily, at least David Vonderhaar tweeted out that they did mod the account or whatever, and some of the people of The Race did tweet it out as well. So they did technically clarify it, but that doesn't mean that there's still not people out there that are still confused because of all the attention that they got when they said they won. So I just wanted to make that clear. I try to put all the tweets on screen. If you want me to link them in the description, I will as well. Another little drama I'm sure some of you guys at least heard about was when Keemstar was basically saying that, you know, we deserve more recognition for being the first players to hit max, and that the race, hashtag the race, should have made it clear that they weren't actually the first masters. A lot of people took that the wrong way towards us, and they made it seem like we were seeking more recognition and we felt wronged and stuff, which made us look bad because hashtag the race was a charity stream and they raised a bunch of money for charity. And it made it seem like we wanted just exposure and we didn't care about that. But, you know, I just want to make it clear that we never really sought any extra exposure. I knew going into it that we weren't going to get any, like, congratulations or anything from any of them because I was the first Master Prestige last year in Advanced Warfare, and they didn't acknowledge it then either, so I didn't really expect it this year at all. And last year, Sledgehammer retweeted our tweet, and a few people, I know Charlie Intel really gave us a lot of exposure last year, and, you know, tweet out the stream and stuff, and then Ali A said, like, congratulations. So those were basically like the three like big people that, you know, basically congratulated us last year. So this year going into it, I didn't expect anything at all. And even last year, I didn't really expect much. It was just more of like a competition thing where you felt good about yourself for knowing you're the first one there. It was always about that. So when Keemstar started all this drama about it, like, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful that, you know, he was sticking up for us and everything. And it's cool that he thought we deserved more exposure, but, you know, we weren't really expecting that. The only thing that any of us ever complained about was the fact that it wasn't really clear that they didn't actually hit Master Prestige legitimately, because it wasn't. You know, they said they hit Master, then they basically turned off the stream without saying they modded or anything, and they all tweeted out that they won the race, and those tweets blew up on Twitter. And then only a few of them actually corrected it after the fact. And of course, those tweets didn't get nearly the attention of the original tweets. So there was a lot of people out there that were coming to us saying, you know, we didn't actually get there first. So-and-so beat us, whatever. You guys should just quit, all this stuff. So that's the only reason I'm even talking about all this, because I still think there's people out there that don't know that. And I'm 100% sure there's people that don't know that, because people like Superior have already uploaded videos, you know, saying we were the first master, and there's comments on that video saying no, you weren't. So that's why I try to make it as clear as possible in this video. I don't want you guys to take this like we're hating on anybody or anything. I'm just trying to clarify. Obviously what they did was great for charity, but if the Patriots and the Seahawks are in the Super Bowl and the Patriots win but the Seahawks raised $1 million for charity, that doesn't mean they won the Super Bowl either. So they did a great job. They're better human beings than I am. Congratulations to them. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. It's sad that I had to come down to all this over just levels in a video game, and I just thought it was funny that there was like people saying stuff like this when they clearly had no idea what they were talking about. They clearly had no idea where we were coming from, and they still try to butt in and seem like they're the good guys. So, but like I said, hopefully this clarified everything. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you made it this far, leave a like if you did enjoy, and I will be talking to you guys soon. All right, see ya.